Here we go. Recording in progress. Bell ringer for today. So yesterday we talked about the elderly, old people. And if you didn't get to watch the video, Tegan and Taylor, who else wasn't here? Oh, Chris, yeah. So check out the video lesson from yesterday. And also check out the funny video I have attached. I thought it was funny. It's really funny.
It's so funny.
It's hilarious. You know, I'm not that old, so I'm just gonna.
Yeah.
Roy laughed a little bit.
Oh, not you now.
Yeah, okay, all right. Maybe that's the way we can classify people as old, by laughing at that joke that I guess no one thought was funny. I bet Chris thought it was
My
funny.
grandma laughs at the most dumb things and shows me, it's like, why aren't you laughing? I'm like, it's stupid. Yeah, that's literally my grandma.
I view it as an insult if you're not laughing at Grandma. I'm just kidding.
Well, I can't make, well, do you want me to fake laugh for you?
Yeah,
Okay.
that'd be cool. All righty, so get working on a spell ringer. No boater safety for you, Tegan.
Well, I did it freshman year.
Oh, okay.
We never got our license.
Really?
We never got the job done, but we did. It was fast. We never got our actual.
What?
Yeah,
Doesn't your dad issue 'em?
he's gonna follow up.
Oh, okay.
What time is it? Yeah,
How's he feeling? How's his foot?
it's getting better, but he's still crazy. Like, he doesn't even walk into my soccer games because it's too far to walk up the hill and like it hurts. So he watches from above, which like a lot of people do.
Uh-huh.
But then he went on a field trip today.
Yeah, what the heck's that? He's out there swimming around, huh? I don't know.
It's too cold for that
It does seem really cold for that.
today.
Yeah. What is it? 55 degrees? Is that right?
It was cold this morning in the 40s. It's supposed to get to like 68 though, but that's like when they'll be back probably.
It's hard to believe it's only 55 out there. Huh, cool.
Looks can be deceiving. Just because it looks like this, it could literally be winter right now.
That's right. That's right. All right, give you another minute to finish up here and we'll move on. Huh? I hope not. I'm taking my air conditioner down my window. It better not. Knee popped. You want to see Venom 2 tomorrow?
You already asked.
Chris wasn't here.
Actually, I don't know. Is it going out tomorrow?
Yeah,
You already got his ticket.
I did order him.
I have a game tomorrow, so yeah. I
Darn it.
heard I don't know. I heard something different. I don't know if it's true.
Your dad says it's gonna be dumb. I hope not.
Cause who's that one? He's talking about the one actress that you're putting. And now it's gonna lose. I watched the first Venom.
It's not bad.
No.
So you did like it.
Yeah.
Hmm,
I
okay.
also watched Ant-Man.
Ooh, Ant-Man,
But I
yeah.
don't really watch movies like that.
Oh, okay.
But I can relate to the Venom a little because I know what it's about.
Yeah. Symbiote.
We were the same friend last time. Pizza party.
We did have a pizza party. Mr. Dietrich's son, me, and my other buddy.
I
Well,
don't know who it was at first.
that was a sight, wasn't
I'm
it?
pulling in, yeah.
We're tailgating for the movie. We had Gears tea. We had
Yeah, and then
Pizza.
You come in late, and then you disturb the whole movie.
I actually ran in the chair. Yeah.
You really
did.
called the rockets in there and it's a
Yeah, you
movie.
did, yeah.
My photoreceptors
I was
weren't
sipping on my smoothie. It was
Triggered.
like-
they weren't adapted yet to the dark movie theater. So I walked in and boom, hit the chair. I'm like, oh gosh. And I looked over. I'm like, well, we'll just sit here.
I
Perfect.
didn't, but there's a lady in there. I don't know if you realize, but every time that someone would say something, she would respond.
Yeah.
And like this lady right behind me, so like she would like it'd be a joke, and she'd laugh and be like, "Oh, you're so funny." And I'm like, "What's happening?"
What?
Yeah, I don't like that. She kept doing it, and I'm like,
Who talks during a movie like that, huh? All right. Hey, maybe that's going to be something we talk about today with Folkways. That'd be cool. All right. So detail how viewpoints of the elderly changed when industrialization took hold in society. So before industrialization, how are the older people treated in American society? Leah?
The elder used to be disrespected, and they used to be taken care of. As the time went on, they get disrespected more and more. People put them in the home.
Yeah. So yeah, our viewpoint of the elderly at that time period before the industrial revolution was, oh, they're our elders, right? They have all this wisdom. Okay, they have all this experience, so they should make the decisions really for us in the household. A lot of these ministers, a lot of these political officials represented because of their wisdom, their experience, and we viewed them at a high standing. Good. So when industrialization took hold of American society, could they do the work in the factories and the businesses? No. So do you think they really got taken care of as much? No. So like you said, yeah, the nursing homes came about. People just didn't have time to take care of their elders like they once could. And maybe our treatment of our elders, of the older generation, okay, it just got a little bit out of hand. Who knows, right? It just totally transitioned. It changed though. Right? There's a total change. And I know we came up with some examples of how the elderly, how older people are treated. Oh, we just don't have time. A lot of you people, a lot of you guys said that with your examples yesterday. Oh, we just don't want to be annoyed by them. They're constantly asking questions. We constantly have to help them with certain things. And it's just not fun, right? It's not fun. Right, Roy? What example did you give yesterday of the elderly? You don't remember. Something about the Christmas tree ornaments or something. I'm just kidding. I was joking. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, we can all relate to that with our grandparents. Hey, can you come over and help me with something? It's like, oh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? But anyway, with different families, we might represent our older generations, our grandparents differently. I know I love sitting with my grandma, hearing old stories, and helping her out the best I could. And obviously, looking back on it, I wish I had more time with her. And it's just one of those things where we might have a different viewpoint, especially how that changed, like I mentioned, before industrialization and after. What about you, Tegan? You spend a lot of time with your grandparents?
Yeah.
Yeah? You view them at a high standing? You get annoyed sometimes when they ask you about technology or a phone? A little bit, yeah. I think we all can agree to that. Chris, what about you? Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. So maybe you get annoyed more.
Yeah. Mine are more like hip though. They're more like they're not well.
They're hip.
Well, some people
Hipsters.
Some of them literally think they're like my parents. They like look younger, I guess. But
Okay.
they're good with technology.
Really?
I don't need to help them with that.
Yeah. I think we talked about it yesterday too with Instagram. My grandma's on Instagram. She's always commenting on my things. I'm like, hey, thanks. Like, oh yeah, everybody's gonna make fun of me now. And even through texting, I think we all can agree, oh hey, I got a text from you. I had a period at the end. Are you mad at me or something? It's like, how do you know how people are reacting over text? That's ridiculous. Maybe that's a sign of old age. I don't know. And I know I gave the example the other day too of how we can relate old age. Yeah, age is number. We can relate elderly, older populations by an age, but at the same time with characterizations, right? With characteristics. And how people, let's say, I know I gave the example of Mr. Rupp and Mr. Henning. When we look at those two individuals, maybe one looks a little younger because, well, maybe one seems younger just because of their ability with technology. Okay, I know Mr. Rupp, he just sometimes does some stuff with technology that even wows me. It's like, well, how do you know how to do that? That's crazy. But on the other hand, you have Mr. Henning. Nothing against Mr. Henninger here, but I know I went into his room one time. He said, hey, can you help me find the exclamation point on this keyboard? Really? What? How do you live this whole time without knowing how to access the exclamation mark? I don't know. So yeah, we can characterize older people maybe by some of the things that they do. Oh, there's another story real quick. I'm done bashing Mr. Henninger then. He goes, hey, how do you get Apple CarPlay to work in your vehicle? You just plug the cord into your phone, just have it plugged into your car. no, it didn't work for me earlier. I'm like, all right, let's go out. So we walk out to his new Chevy truck, the Silverado. All right, where's your cord? Well, it's laying right here. Plug it into the truck, the USB port, plug his phone in, came right up. Oh, I thought it didn't work. It didn't work earlier. Like, oh, okay, here we go. All right, come on now. So those are some examples. And I know yesterday I talked about some cultures, the Scandinavian countries back way in the day, the older population, even Eskimo tribes, where the elderly would just go off on their own once they're unfit because they don't want to bring down the tribe. They don't want to bring down the civilization or be a nuisance or a worry for them. So they would literally off themselves, kill themselves. And again, kind of sad to think about, but that's what some cultures around the world believe that they should do. So they didn't bring down the civilization, that society. And I know I gave the example yesterday too. I hear examples, but the dogs, right? My dog, when she was about to pass away, she walked away. She was gone for a long, long time. And I think for dogs and pets, I think we all relate. I know when they're feeling like they're being a nuisance or when they know that they're about to die, they walk away and they don't want to show to the rest of the family their bad state. Okay, does that make sense? Yeah. So it's unfortunate, it's sad, but again, some societies, even some animals, see that. It's pretty interesting. All right, terms for today. Okay, here we go. We got formal norms, informal norms, mores, folkways, laws, taboo. Taboo Tuesday, back in the day, WWE, no? Yeah? Anybody watch real wrestling? Okay, never mind. Bachelor in Paradise last night, watch it, Sarah?
Yeah.
I didn't watch it. Did you watch the episode from last week?
What?
Did you watch the episode from last week? That was pretty bad, wasn't it? You know what I was talking about then?
Yeah.
That was weird, really weird.
You still watched it.
It was very uncomfortable.
Oh, yeah, I watched it. That was pretty good. The finale's out today.
Oh, did you watch
The
Lost
Circle.
Man?
The
Huh?
Circle for season
That's
3. I
one
didn't start
commercial
it
I
yet.
watched.
Too hot to handle?
If you watch that, you would really even know what it is.
That sounds crazy. Clearly by the title.
Well, if you thought Bachelor in Paradise, then I would.
I don't know. That whole scene where they're eating tacos is a little crazy.
Oh, I watched. Oh, you watched the Squid Game?
Yeah.
I
And
don't
it's
spoil
like,
it if I didn't watch it.
they die.
Don't
Like,
spoil it yet. I just
They
started.
killed them.
Are you guys doing your vocab? Come on now. Let's go here. We're not talking about our favorite shows. We'll see.
Your girlfriend was like.
I got a lot of shows to watch here, so I'll put that on the back burner. What?
I don't got time to watch shows.
So Wednesday is your favorite day of the week. Hump day. Oh, I wanted to ask you, Dancing with the Stars. How's the Miz doing? The WWE wrestler? Really?
Who is it?
So is the Miz doing all right?
The sensei guy.
The blonde guy.
He's old. That's all I know.
Old, or
Yeah, like he barely.
we just talked about age yesterday.
Oh, then what's his name? Sensei.
Yeah, I forget his name.
Yeah.
He's always standing
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah, you could barely.
The guy. Does he have? Is kind of built, right?
Yeah, he's pretty built for an old guy.
Bigger than some.
Chris, you better watch it. I'm gonna do that arm wrestle match again.
I did pretty good.
It was a second, not even. Might have been a split second.
Get back to my phone.
There's a guy.
Yeah.
That does silicone videos on there.
Really, I bet he's pretty good. No? Eh.
He's very technical.
What about the Miz? Is he doing okay though? Is he like in first?
I don't know who the first. He's doing good.
That is awesome. I hope he wins. That will really add to his character when he comes back to wrestling.
The Miz, oh, he's so annoying.
I like the Miz.
No, he's so annoying.
He's so funny.
I couldn't like his shows. What that he would do, he was just so who like too obsessed with him.
That's his character. That's what he's supposed to be.
Up against Joker C, why you know that? It's not competition.
Oh, yeah?
What is she doing on that?
She used to dance with a girl too. It's like girl dance.
What did you say?
Okay,
Madam, was that
that's what I
you?
wanted to tell you about the Venom movie. I heard that, I don't know if it's true.
Don't ruin anything.
No, I don't
for
know if it's true, but like, people are saying online that, what's his name?
me. Spit it out.
Who's
Go
the main character? What's his name? Eddie Brock.
Yeah, Eddie
Yeah.
Brock, Tom Hardy.
They're
Yeah.
saying that he's gonna be gay with Venom. Yeah, so I'm kind of like, how's that?
What?
Yeah.
All right, Chris. I think you're getting
Nah,
out of
look it
here.
up, I swear.
Whoa. All right. We're going to move on now.
No.
Thank you, Chris. Okay, so we're getting to it now. We're going to talk about these terms today in the presentation. I have a activity for you. You're going to apply these terms with a story that I have for you. Won't take too long to read. Oh, great. Who said that, man? Was that you?
What?
You better watch it. You better watch it. Oh, okay. So norms, established standards of social behavior. So this is really how we act in society. And some people might be viewed as different. This might be the way we set up our counterculture or subcultures, the way we act in our society. Okay. So formal norms generally codified or written down, we call these laws. Yeah, formal norms, these are laws. So wear your seatbelt. No texting and driving. I'm just kidding. Mason, maybe, right? Mason, he's always Snapchatting and driving. Crazy man. Crazy man he is. Yeah, so there's a lot of different laws that we can obviously use as examples, but those are called formal norms. They're written down, and obviously in different societies, different cultures all around the world, there might be different examples of what formal norms are. So I know I talked about in China, now it is a law that these kids aren't allowed to play video games for more than 1 hour a day during the week. Those poor kids. Oh man. You ever watch South Park? Do it for the kids. No, okay, never mind. Never mind. Here's my examples. I don't understand. So formal norms are written down laws. Pretty self-explanatory, right? Okay, moving on. Informal norms are generally understood by people, but not formal. So these are like your getting in line, right? At in the cafeteria. So you're not butting in line, you're not pushing someone out of the way. Okay, you're eating with proper manners, right? Eating with a fork and spoon, utensils, rather than just grabbing it with your hands and eating it. Gross, right? Like babies do. Disgusting. Unbelievable.
We used to do it too.
I never did.
Oh, yeah.
Not that I remember.
You were a 1-year-old.
Chewing with your mouth open. Is that what you do? I don't know. Hey, you should be following more formal norms. I don't know what these parties are all about at your house, but you better be following these formal norms. So mores, norms deemed essential to society because they represent essential values and beliefs. Violations of mores are severely punished. So with these mores, what would an example be, you think? So severely punished. Maybe it's not like a written down law, but associated. What do you think? What do you think? Go ahead, Leah.
Murder.
Murder. Yeah, that's a good example. Severely punished for murder. Rape. Said the R word. I don't want to say that again. But yeah, good job. Good job. What's another example, maybe?
Kidnapping.
Kidnapping. Yeah, that's a good one. Holding for ransom. I don't know.
Serious crime.
Serious crimes. Maybe ripping that tag off your mattress that says don't remove the tag against the law. You ever see it?
Everybody takes tags off it.
Now you're breaking another law. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah, okay. There's mores. All right, folkways are just norms governing everyday behavior. Violations are not severely punished, if at all. So if you're not raising your hand when you're asking a question. I don't know. Doing your homework. You don't do your homework or you don't get these assignments done by October 1st, you're not going to get severely punished. You're just going to get 0, right, madam?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's-
You know,
Oh, I wasn't gonna say any names here, but thanks, Madden.
I don't care.
Every time I say it, you look back. Every time I say it in class, October 1st, you're like looking back. I'm like, oh, I wonder who didn't do it.
I don't know what that.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What can you do, right? What can you do?
Okay, that's an excuse.
Chewing with your mouth open. Maybe you get a smack by your mom or your dad.
I hate it when
Yeah, it's a pet peeve of mine too.
I hate when they scrape their stuff all over my face.
Oh, that screeching noise.
I literally.
Mm,
They chew with their mouth open and just like
I
smacks
can't do
every
it. I don't have long enough nails.
If you did that, I would literally scream.
Really?
It's about
It's not funny. Usually it
Do
does.
not.
Yeah, I can't do it. I don't have Wolverine claws. But anyway, folkways. Okay, these are these behaviors that you're not punishable by, crime. You're not going to be put in jail.
We have a problem?
Maybe, maybe. We'll talk about it sooner or later. I actually watched a video the other day. It was on Twitter. It was funny, and it was just kind of showing these authoritative governments. It's like, oh, if you overcook your food, jail. If you undercook your food, jail. If you
Oh, I
walk
saw
out of
that.
line, jail.
Oh.
Jail's the answer for everything. It's kind of funny. I gotta show that video. It's hilarious. Oh my gosh. So anyway, we can make fun with those folkways and norms. So here's some examples of folkways, mores, and laws here. All right. So mores, paying someone back when you borrow money. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can see that. And when you're borrowing the money, let's say from the bank, you might lose your assets if you don't pay back those debts. Oh no. Do not steal. If you steal, probably going to jail. Keeping promises. What? Okay. Yeah, I can see that. Being polite. Folkways, eating with utensils, chewing with mouth closed. I kind of gave that example already. Looking at someone talking to you. That's a good one. Yeah. Yeah. Walking on the right side of the hall, shaking hands when introduced. Maybe talking when trying to give a presentation, or if you're on your phone when trying to give a presentation. Oh, really? Okay, I mean, that's a folkway. I should.
Why'd you put
Make
do not
punishable
hurt children?
bonus.
Shouldn't it be do not hurt anyone?
Huh?
It says do not hurt children, but it should be do not hurt anyone.
Whatever. You can hurt adults. It's fine. All right, laws. Mores are formalized into laws when they're very important. So, like Leah said, to the extreme, murder, the R word. I'm not gonna say it again. Stealing, arson, treason, you name it. Uh-oh, with the what's it? The laundry case, and what's her name? I forget her name. That's just got killed, and Gabby Petito, yeah. Big case right now, and how we're infatuated with it. Why are we so infatuated with that story? Like, this happens quite a bit. What's that?
It's like somebody that you're around every day, like her fiance.
Okay. Yeah. And I think there's just a lot of social media attention to it. There's a lot of videos, pictures that they posted on their trip. Yeah. And I mean, a lot of it too, to really enhance the story, attractiveness, right? We find these people attractive, so we like really build into that story. Yeah.
Well, I think he killed.
He definitely
He
did.
definitely
He
did.
definitely
He
disappeared.
He definitely did.
Nah.
He killed her. His parents were covering for him, and he ran away.
that too. I feel like his parents know.
Yeah. They definitely know.
Yeah.
I was hurting my son.
How do you know? You don't know.
Well, I feel like they definitely know.
Dog the bounty hunter's after them now, so you better look out.
I heard they found a campsite or something. I feel Sarah's keeping up with it.
Yeah, Sarah's all about it. Bachelor in Paradise, the Gabby Teo case. You go to Sarah for information. All right, taboo. Social norms that are so strong that people are shunned, banished, or executed and violated. Oh my God. Some cultures. Yeah. So taboo, I know I talked about this quite a bit when we were discussing these different cultural norms with marriage, right? I know we talk about those older men in these Middle Eastern countries that are marrying these 10, 13-year-old girls. In our culture, not acceptable whatsoever. So that's why we viewed it as what? Taboo. Okay, I think I even said taboo at that time. I'll have to go back to the video lesson. Maybe I'll have you guys go back in the video lesson. Give a like and subscribe. Yeah. Okay, all right. But yeah, taboo. Taboo, some crazy, crazy things going on. Unbelievable. Something that is just hard to look at, hard to watch. Maybe it's a man with multiple wives. Who knows? Like we talked about also during those cultural discussions. All right, so you guys good with taboo, good with folkways, mores, informal, formal norms,
Laws.
huh?
They're laws.
Laws, yeah. Sanctions. I didn't get to that yet. All right, so sanctions, societal approval or disapproval of are for either following or violating societal norms can be either positive. What examples can we come up with positive sanctions? What do you think?
I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. All right. What are some positive sanctions? Yeah. Go ahead. What do we think? What do we think? So maybe some positive sanctions might be what? Whenever I hear sanction, I think of negative though right away. I think of negative sanctions. What about some positive sanctions? What are some examples?
No.
What do we think? Maybe you can look at them up on your iPad. You good? No? All right. So negative sanctions, I know we can come up with some examples for negative sanctions. So if you're breaking a rule, let's say in football, deflate gate, right? Tom Brady deflating the balls. What happened to him? Roy, what happened to Tom Brady when he was deflating these footballs? He got fined a whole bunch, yeah. He also had to sit out a little bit for the next season. I think it was 2 or 3 games. Then he went on a tear when he came back. Oh my gosh, I think they made the Super Bowl. Oh my, oh. Spygate, I know. Oh, there it is. The Patriots again, those cheating crooks there. Oh my gosh. Peyton Manning, the Spygate. No, that was the Patriots again. They're stealing symbols and signs from the opposition. Deflategate?
Yeah.
No, that was Tom Brady. Cheaters. Cheaters. Do we find any positive examples of sanctions though? No? Inflating a football, making it larger. Okay, yeah, maybe, I don't know. Jeez. Anything positive?
Embargoes, boycotts. Somebody said blacklist.
Blacklisting. Holy cow. Yeah, so with maybe this is something that's going to be positively affecting a country. So with embargoes, this might help out with the production of other products internally inside your own country. So if let's say you're putting a tariff on imported goods, let's say from China, that's going to allow your companies within your country to grow, allow them to become more profitable. That's a good example, right? Yeah. Oh, good. Any others? What else did you say, Leah?
Blacklist.
Blacklisting. Oh my gosh, yeah. So it's like, hey, you committed a crime, and I'm not going to tell on you, but listen up. If you don't follow what I want you to do, then we're going to show this to authorities. You're going to be in trouble. All right, real quick, I want to go through this activity, the woman's death. So again, just don't take this to heart. It's just you're going to read it and you're going to come up with ideas of where these characters fall. Okay, come up with folkways, mores, maybe taboo. Okay, of examples of these individuals. So just read this, read over this. Now, I just want you to read over some of these. Just think of the characters in this story and just think about where they fall. Are they morally correct? Are they immoral? Are they causing some issues with the story here? Are they being maybe unhelpful? I don't know. This really goes well with the Gabby Petito case, Sarah, right?
This is the weirdest story.
It is a weird story, isn't it? Oh my God.
And almost got murdered.
The hash slinging slasher, the madman.
That was on her though. She didn't go. She was fine.
Okay, all right. Okay, you guys ready? So with these characters, think of the characters here. Where do they follow suit here? All right, who's in the right? Who's in the wrong? Describe a little bit about these individuals and why you project them as being a positive character, a nice character, and maybe if they are actually bad. So give examples of maybe why they're maybe a bad friend or a bad girlfriend or a bad husband or a good husband. Okay, maybe why they're acting in a good light here. What do you got, Leah? They're all negative characters except for the friend. What? Why do you say the husband's negative? He's just working hard, providing for his family.
Who's also neglecting her?
Oh,
Like, what if he, like,
yeah.
Didn't she feel it?
He probably came home, put his feet up. Get me a beer, woman. Make me a sandwich. No, I'm just kidding.
But the friend,
Whoa.
is saying-
Right?
the friend is positive because if she had to explain the situation to his friend and she literally had an affair, like somebody, and she's married, maybe the friend was doing a good deed.
Do you
by
think
not
she deserves to die for that?
No.
What kind of friend are you? Yeah, go die. See you later. Right? Is that what you said to her?
What I'm saying, the friend probably want to get wrapped up in something really affair.
Oh, okay.
It's not about the murder.
But what if they explain about this madman coming after her?
Well, I'd say go call the police. I'm just
So you
saying.
wouldn't even let her in the
I
house?
would. I'm just saying.
Oh, okay. Okay. Jeez, Leah. Oh my God.
So,
Throwing a party here with my family. I can't take care of you right now. Tegan, what do you think here? What about the ferryman? Is he a good man? Why? Oh, yeah, okay. All right. Do you think he deserves to have any punishment for
he
that?
needs to make a living.
Do you think the friend deserves any
I mean,
punishment?
he's just trying to get the bag, so you can only do that.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. All right. What about the lover, Chris? What do you think the lover? Do you think he deserves any smack to the wrist here? Huh?
What if he doesn't know?
What if he doesn't know that they're in a relationship? Maybe that's on the woman again. She could take that off. It's not
On a
described.
cashew.
It's not described. Maybe she got it tattooed on her hand, right? Roy, what do you think about the madman? There's no answer for him. He's a psychopath, right? This guy's just a crazy man. It's killing
Maybe
everybody.
Maybe his wife had an affair and he got really mad.
Maybe the husband's the madman. Oh,
So he shot his wife on a
he's on a work trip, but in all reality, he's at the bridge slashing everybody that comes his way. What a crazy buffoon.
That was his work trip.
All right, so hard work is support one's family. All right, let's see where these values are. Women, the woman here, oh my gosh, geez, I don't know about if she's honest or anything. She's committed adultery and she deserves a red scarlet letter on her chest, right? You guys ever read that book, Scarlet Letter? No?
No.
Oh my
He knows
gosh,
about them.
really? Okay. The ferryman, capitalist. You're a capitalist. You said about money before.
Yeah, but I did say he needs to earn a living.
Greedy. All right. So friend, loyalty, support. But at the same time, hey, you committed you're a terrible person for cheating on your husband. Sorry. I know there's a madman after you, but
I'm having a party.
yeah, I'm having a party. We're boozing up here with my family. Lover. Opportunity. He's just saying, oh, I'm not going to get into that. All right. Madman has a mental illness. He's just a crazy man. All right. So anyway, with the folkways, the mores, let's just say the laws that are broken here. The madman, there's no excuse for him. He's breaking all of these laws, okay, these mores, right? So he's kind of taboo in a way too, right? Who goes around and just murders people going across a bridge? Brianna raises her hand. Jeez. Okay. The ferryman. So he's a capitalist, but is he breaking any folkways or mores? No, you don't think? Even if there's a murder after him?
Why not that would be?
Nah.
He's trying to help somebody who's trying to kill
Maybe
them.
he's breaking a folkway, right? It's like, really? I can't give you a ticket. Everybody here on the boat bought a ticket here, so I can't help
You
you
think
out.
he'd be less worried about that and more worried about driving the ferry away from the bridge?
Yeah, true, true.
I guess not in this story.
Husband, Tegan, what do you think? Is he breaking any folkways, mores?
Not shooting his wife, right?
Oh, yeah. We don't know too much about the story. Okay, we don't know what he's doing. Maybe he's beating her. I don't know. We don't know too much about it. So if anything, yeah, some Folkways especially because he's neglecting her. He's not really showing her too much attention. Okay, all right. The woman, Roy, you think she's breaking any mores, Folkways? Yeah, so maybe some mores then, huh? Yeah, I would think that's an informal norm that she is breaking. She's cheating on her husband. She's going against the marriage that she had with her husband. Jeez, and she's just trying to find. She's a damsel in distress, right? She's trying to look for help. This madman's after her. Okay, what about the friend? Is he breaking any folkway, mores? Is he taboo? Okay, folkways, yeah, maybe some mores. I don't know. It's like, hey, come on, help a friend out here.
Are more like morals?
Yes, mores are like morals. Yeah, some are more obviously severe, like when it comes to laws. Others are just morals. Lover, is he breaking any folkways, mores? Is he taboo? Sarah, what do you think? This falls in your boat here with the Bachelor in Paradise.
Well,
This is actually a story of an episode, right?
well, if she has a wife cheating.
Yeah,
so
what
if
the
he doesn't
heck?
have one and he doesn't know she's
Maybe he doesn't know that they're in a relationship. The lady he's having an affair with is in a relationship. Then it's on her again. Okay, all right. So you guys understand taboo. You guys understand folkways, mores. You guys good with that? Yeah, that story kind of represents all of those combined together. I think we all can relate that to this story. All right, any questions, guys?
No.
Good? All right, that's all I got for today.